Hi everyone, it's Gail just dropping in very quickly. I've not done a live. I've not done a live for ages, ages and ages and ages. I've been on holiday and I've been busy and been a lot going on. And I just suddenly thought, you know what, I've got a quick 10 minutes just now. So I'm just going to hop on here and say hi and just check in and connect and see how things are going. And I want to share something that I'm actually running a masterclass around this topic tonight within my bootcamp. But it was interesting. I was chatting with someone earlier today, and we were talking about just thinking big, being bold, the people that you surround yourself with, who influences you, how you have impact, what impact other people have on you. And I came across this quote recently, which I wanted to share because it just really, I think it really makes you think. So the quote is by Jim Rohn, and Rohn, I think is how he spells his second name. And the quote is, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Right? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And it just, got me thinking about, well, so who are you spending time with? And more importantly, what impact and influence are they having on you? Because one of the things I talk about is being bold, thinking bigger, having a vision, being clear where you're trying to get to. And when we're thinking bold, when we're being audacious, when we're going, being bigger and bolder than what we normally are, when we're shooting for something, when we're stepping outside of our comfort zone, when we're maybe doing something that we've never done before, it's really easy for us to have imposter syndrome, to get anxious, to feel anxiety, to be stressed. And in particular, to think, oh, I can't do that. I'll never do that. What if it goes wrong? What if I mess up? Our saboteur gets triggered, and we can very quickly get into a negative spiral or a negative cycle around that. And so what's super important when we're growing, when we're stepping up, if you are someone who is in a new role, and particularly, if you're leading and you're stepping up, maybe you're in a new leadership role, or maybe you have been promoted within, maybe you're already leading, but you've been promoted and taken on new responsibility. And, those initial, those first few months can be really daunting. It can be scary. And we can sometimes forget that we have a whole heap of experience that we can still draw on, even though we might be doing something new or in a new role. We still have all the things that we can still step into, our and in particular our strengths. Really, really important in those moments, step into your strengths. But also the other thing that's super important in those moments is really thinking about, who do you have around you? Who are you drawing strength from? Who are you drawing inspiration from? Who are you drawing encouragement from? And who is doing the opposite of that? So who is holding you back? Who is putting you down? Who is poo-pooing your ideas? Who is suggesting that, are you crazy to even think about what you're doing? And let me tell you that when you're about to do something scary, when you're about to take a risk, your saboteur is doing that like tenfold. Like your saboteur is going crazy, it's majorly triggered, and you're going to have that negative dialogue and self-talk going on, in amplified volume inside your mind without anybody else piling on top of that. And so sometimes we need to be really choosy about who we are spending time with, who we are surrounding ourselves with, who is in our inner circle, who we are listening to, because that is a choice. So we get to choose who we listen to, who we're guided by, and who we want to influence us. And super, super important when you're doing something new, when you're stepping up, when you're doing something you've never done before, when you are stepping into something, when you're reaching forward, when you're allowing yourself to be guided by a strong vision that you're connected to, doesn't mean that it's not scary, and doesn't mean that it's not difficult either. That nobody said the path to fulfillment was easy. It's not been in my experience anyway. So I really want you to think about, who are the people that you have around you, and in particular, step into that quote and think about that quote. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Who are the 5 people that you're spending the most time with? And do a quick and dirty assessment of, what influence is that having on you? Is it positive or negative? And Do you want to, do you maybe want to do something about those 5 people that you're spending your most time with? Do you want to spend time with other people or, less time with some people? And you get to decide, you get to choose. But that's the thing. So have a think about that. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. What does that look like for you? What impact is that having on you? What influence are those people having on you compared to the influence that you want them to have on you? Because we all get to choose, we all get to decide. So I'd love to know what you think on that. I'd love give me a little comment. Let me know if this resonates. And if you do want to find out more about that, you are welcome to come and join me. I'm doing a masterclass on this tonight at 6 o'clock in the bootcamp. You need to be a member of the Ignite Bootcamp to join that. If you want more information on that, please let me know. Just drop me a little message or a comment, and I can get you hooked up with that. And let me know if you've got any questions. I'll speak to you later. Bye.